The Las Vegas Raiders are making big moves as they trade with the Tennessee Titans to secure a new quarterback. In this deal, the Raiders will give up their first-round pick in 2026, a tight end, and a quarterback to move up in this year's draft. With the arrival of new assistant GM John Spike, there are many exciting possibilities for what the Raiders can achieve. The Raiders are facing challenges after a tough season, filled with games they could have won. With the recent changes in leadership, including the firing of head coach Antonio Pierce and general manager Tom Tesco, the team is entering a crucial offseason. One of their top goals is to find their next franchise quarterback. Currently, the Raiders hold the 6th overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. However, with several teams ahead of them also looking for quarterbacks, they may need to trade up to grab one of the best players available. According to SM Walk from Fantasy Pros, the Raiders could pull off a major trade to acquire the number 1 overall pick, aiming for standout quarterback Shedeur Sanders from Colorado. In Walk's proposed trade, the Raiders would offer their 2025 first-round pick, a second-round pick in 2025, a first-round pick in 2026, a second-round pick in 2026, tight end Michael Mayer and quarterback Gardner Minshew. This package would give Las Vegas the chance to draft Sanders, who had an impressive final college season, throwing for 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns, and completing 74% of his passes. Over his college career, he racked up an incredible 151 total touchdowns, showcasing his ability to perform under pressure. Walk highlights several reasons why Sanders could be worth the hefty price tag. First, he showed great success when moving from Jackson State to Colorado, proving he can compete at higher levels. His elite accuracy, leading the nation in completion percentage at 74%, shows he's ready for the NFL. Plus, as the son of Pro Football Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, he has the charisma and work ethic to lead a franchise. While this trade makes sense for the Raiders, there are still significant challenges ahead, especially regarding the Titans' intentions. Titans hold the key to the Raiders' future. The Tennessee Titans currently hold the number 1 pick in the draft and are also in need of a quarterback. While Walk's scenario suggests that the Titans might trade down to gather more draft picks and assets, they could just as easily decide to keep the pick and select a quarterback for their own rebuilding efforts. Other teams like the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants are also looking for quarterbacks and are picking before the Raiders. If the Titans do choose to trade down, they might strike a deal with one of these teams, making it even harder for the Raiders to land Shedeur Sanders. The value of the Raiders' trade offer is significant, but with several teams competing for the top pick, the Titans could ask for an even higher price. If Las Vegas can't secure Sanders, they might turn their attention to other promising quarterbacks like Cam Ward or Miami's QB. Alternatively, they could consider veteran players like Russell Wilson or Sam Darnold as temporary solutions while they develop a younger quarterback. If the top quarterbacks are off the board, the Raiders may shift their focus to other team needs and look for a quarterback in the later rounds. This decision will shape the Raiders' future for years to come. Successfully trading for Sanders could bring new energy to the franchise and excite the fan base. On the other hand, missing out on a top-tier quarterback could prolong their struggles. With over $100 million in cap space and Spike's savvy front office skills, the Raiders are in a strong position to make bold moves. However, pulling off a trade of this magnitude will require careful negotiations and a willingness to take a risk on Sanders' potential. The future of the franchise may depend on what unfolds in the coming weeks.